in light of Charlie Kirk dying, but I'm not sure what it means. And I'm not sure I believe what they say it means. I'll tell you what I don't believe. And the whites were quick to say this. They said, Charlie Kirk is this generation's Martin Luther King. No, he's not. That's a reach. You know, they both got murdered in a terrible fashion. They both got shot in the neck, but that's about where those similarities end. Because Charlie Kirk is a internet personality. No, by design. Fundamentally, he can't function like Dr. King. Could you imagine Dr. King was behaving like Charlie Kirk? Smash that like button and subscribe. Follow me for more content like this. I believe all black people should be free. Change my mind. Years ago, I got attacked on stage. Now, this was a long time ago. At this time, Charlie Kirk was alive and well. You know, if you talk for a living and see Charlie Kirk get murdered that way, I'm gonna be honest, I was shook. Charlie Kirk is a wholesome white guy, and they killed this motherfucker. I said, these whites. We've never seen him like this. And then remember the next day in the news, when all the information was still shoddy, they came out, they were like, apparently there were transgender messages inscribed on the bullets. I was at home like, oh no! I'm dead as fried chicken.
Dead as fried chicken. Dead as fried chicken. He's a comedy legend. I'm just gotta keep telling myself that he's a comedy legend. He's a comedy legend. That was ass. That was terrible. Oh man. That was horrible. I'm not gonna lie. That was not funny at all. Y'all know I did a video on how the white conservatives were comparing him to MLK, comparing him to one of our presidents. I forgot. I think it's JFK, and they compared him to Jesus Christ. Listen, that was not a reach. I disagree. Like a reach to me is not like that's too insignificant of what they did. They compared that nigga to God. They compared Charlie Kirk to God just because he got assassinated. Oh man. Although it was wrong, it's like the comparison was ass, just like that joke was ass. But we're gonna go through, and now that I gave you, you know, his Charlie Kirk talk. Let's see how well this comedy legend does, because listen, I'm sensing and I'm smelling a lot of mid. Let's just see what y'all think about it, though. It's a little mid.
I like it there. But you know what I learned about liberal white people? Liberal white people let black people do whatever they want until you buy most of their town. Oh, they frowned on that. Them whites got real suspicious. But you know what? I don't blame them. If I was white and the people in this town were black, you know what they'd say? They would say I was gentrifying the town. But there's no word for what I'm doing to these people. I own everything, nigga, everything. Feels good to walk up to white people like, are you supposed to be here? Calling the police. On stage not long ago in the States, and got mad because I said, well, you know, maybe Puff will get off. And I said, I hope so. And the crowd was like, boo. Okay, look, it's not that I think Puff is right, but when I got attacked in LA at the Hollywood Bowl, people forget Puff was the guy that tackled my attacker. He saved my life. It's a hard to be mad at after that. I had security that night, but you know what I mean? They just wasn't ready. Them niggas had some slippery shoes on or something. They ran out. All them niggas slipped and fell. And Puffy got my attacker and tackled him. And then years later, when I heard about that baby oil, I was like, what did those niggas slip on? This is some real racist shit. They tried to sell the old fire station at an auction when they knew I was going to be out of town. It's up. But it's far too late for that. I got that whole town rigged with snitches. Them niggas couldn't wait to tell me. They was running up, my lord, I have news, my lord. I was like, what's going on? What is this you say, a firehouse? What they did? This is some real racist shit. I made.
He's a comedy legend. He's a comedy legend. He's a comedy legend. He's funny. He's funny. I get it. He's successful. I get he's likable. I get that he's talented. I've yet to see anything funny. I don't. Maybe he's really good at running. Maybe he's a skit. Like his thing is skits writing, right? Like maybe that's what he does, because this shit is. I thought this was mid. This is less than mid, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. This is Reggie. This is dirt. This is dirt. Oh my God, this is bad. Woo, let's go to let's see if he improves a little bit. Whew, boy, this is hard.
In light of Charlie Kirk and I, but I'm not sure what it.
Oh, my bad.
I've been to Puffy's house. No, I didn't see, I didn't see none of the stuff they said in that trial. I walked to that nigga's living room, house was clean, traction on the floor, nothing slippery, walk right through. Perfectly normal evening. The only thing in hindsight, but at the time it didn't mean nothing to me. We was on his back patio, we was drinking and laughing, talking, and then Puff started swirling his drink like this, and he goes, so Dave, he goes, what are you into? You know me, I was like, I don't know, books, video games. I didn't know there was my big chance to Cassie. Did Sean Combs.
I didn't know if that was my big chance to fuck Cassie. That was the punchline, y'all. That was the punchline. I'm trying to be nice. This shit is not funny. It's not funny, bro. It's not. Still talented, still successful. You know what I'm saying? Great, but this is not good.
Pee in your mouth. I was like, oh my God. She didn't hesitate. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Thing about Puffy. Years ago, I got attacked on stage.
For hip hop history.
Oh shit.
People forget Puff was the guy that tackled my attacker. Okay. He saved my life. It's a hard nigga to be mad at after that. I had security that night, but you know what I mean? They just wasn't ready. Them had some slippery shoes on or something. They ran out. All them slipped and fell. And Puffy got my attacker and tackled him. And then years later, when I heard about that baby oil, I was like, what did those slip on?
Okay, guys, listen. He had more shit in there. I'm not gonna lie, it was not funny. He talked about a famous boxer and the Mann Act, and then he correlated that to P. Diddy because P. Diddy got locked up on the Mann Act. Shit. I watched it so you don't have to watch it. Don't waste your time on this garbage. This is not funny at all, bruh. I have to be real with you guys, man. There's this comedian called Ali Sadiq, right? When you watch his show, you get engrossed into his world, and it's funny because he paints a picture of all these people in his life that add to the story, right? And it's entertaining. This shit is just a whole bunch of him talking. This is like a TED talk with punchlines. This is what it feels like, a TED talk. Like, I don't disagree with what none of he says. I don't disagree with how he feels. I don't think he's wrong, but this is not funny. But he's famous. Maybe you liked it. I didn't like it. It's just my opinion. This is CJ. We out.